All right.
Okay, hello, Internet. We are back. Yes, that's right. We're motherfucking back with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explore. What did I just say? Pokemon a Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Utopia. Thank you for standing by. My name is Stratos_LOL. I've been streaming this campaign since we started. I play all the NPCs. I made up the story for the campaign, and I'm just I am so excited to get into this season, guys. I will say it's like the least climactic of everything because I don't plan for any world-ending events to happen this season. But there's a lot of in return for that, there's a lot of cool character development happening behind the scenes. So I hope you're all excited for that. Speaking of characters, my campaign wouldn't be what it is without the players who put all the passion into the characters they play. So I'm going to introduce them now. Today we'll be starting with Cobalt. Please introduce yourself and your character.
No, I don't feel like introducing myself.
Okay, well if you don't, I'm
My
gonna
character.
if you don't, then I'm gonna do it and call him a fuckhead. So
Well, I mean, he is, isn't he?
a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, hello everybody. My name is Aaron. I actually don't know how I sound. I finally got my PC back up and running. It's slow as crap, but hey, I've got it running. Discord finally updated. I play the lovable little pup Cobalt, who, hopefully, my acting of him gets better. I've been trying to be better at how he sounds or how he, you know, trying to,
Expresses himself.
yeah, trying to express himself better through me. Not always the best,
Gotcha.
but I try.
I will tell you, Aaron, you sound absolutely great today. It's a lot better than last week. So thank you for your intro. Next up, we're gonna go to Aotsuki. Please introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm SaphireTsuki. I play Aotsuki. Um, she is the Gardevoir of the team, and we were going to have already had one done, but she'll be doing psychic therapy sessions, I guess you could call it, between sessions.
Yes, and when you get your PC back, we'll do more because I'm really excited to do reuse with you. There's a lot of potential there. Thank you for that, Aotsuki. Next up is going to be Midoriya. Please introduce yourself and your character.
Oh, hello. My name is Ventibird, and I play our Venusaur Midoriya, who's existing.
He's not doing excellent anymore like he was last session.
I'm not doing excellent, so therefore he's not doing excellent.
You know
Okay.
what? You know what? Fair. You know what?
Back
That's
home.
completely fair. Thank you, Midoriya. Last but not least, is Zephyr. Please introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, everybody. I am Havico3235, and I play our little Rufflet Zephyr. You all know him by now. He's always so boisterous, ready for a fight. I'm currently eating, so if you hear me munching in the background, I do apologize.
No, he's not. He's not sorry at all.
Well, you can.
I am not. I'm enjoying food.
Well, you can enjoy your food while I do the recap. So, thank you, Zephyr. Thank you, everybody. Let's go ahead and just hop
No
right into
problem.
it. Let's just go ahead and hop right into it. So, in the last session, in episode 1, Team New Dawn was accepted to the Rescue Team Showdown. They're, part of the mix now. It's this cool tournament between all the rescue teams. To Zephyr's dismay and to Cobalt's relief, the higher ranked teams are not participating. Do with that information what you will.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And they also got
Fuck
to
yeah.
see their longtime friend / rival Ryu come back after a long time. I would say he was gone for like 6 months. That's what I want to say.
Depends on how long season 2 went, because season 2 was like it started with Ryu leaving and then kind of ended with Ryu somewhat coming back.
I would say
So
6
however
months.
long that would
say I would say 6 months. He was gone for 6 months. It's like when
Okay.
Sasuke disappeared with Itachi, or not Itachi, Kakashi, except he only disappeared for 1 month during that time. But yeah, And Ryu came back and he showed the world what he's capable of now. He's dedicated his entire life to avenging his dad. So pretty cool there. And we all got to see it. And there will be more. There will be more of him. I will say that there will be more of him. But for now, I'm gonna take you guys back to your dorm. Thank God that worked. Where I'm gonna say, at this point, Aotsuki's like little foray with Ryu is done. This would be like
Mm.
this would be like a couple hours after the fact. You guys are back in your dorm now. It's okay. It's either like a couple hours after the fact or the next day. That's what I want to say. So you know what?
Mm.
We'll say it's the next. I'll say it's the next day. I'll say it's the next day.
Mm.
I'm going to the bathroom. Be right back.
Okay, have fun. And you guys can discuss what happened yesterday because I'm just gonna spoil it right here. You guys will see Ryu again today. But yeah. So I think it would be cool if you guys talked about him. So have at it.
I don't want to talk about him. No.
I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to. I'm just trying to direct the session. I think we all know how chaotic it can get if I let you guys run free for too long.
Isn't that how all D&Ds go?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
I have a feeling that we're particularly bad about that, though.
No, it's okay. Like I said, this campaign wouldn't be what it is without you guys. So
Not our fault that he lets us go.
go nuts. That's what I'm trying to say. Go nuts. But try to mention Ryu at least once. That's all I ask.
Zephyr is
No.
over here on this little table, kind of. I don't know what he's doing. He's just kind of there thinking.
He's brooding. Yeah, you can tell he's uncharacteristically quiet. How about that?
Yeah.
What's going on, Zephyr? I thought you would be the most excited out of all of us.
Huh? What? Sorry, got a little distracted there. What was that?
Oh, I was just wondering, you've been unusually quiet lately.
I'll move her.
I would have thought you would have been flying all around the ceiling with how excited you are. The tournament's starting soon, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it is, and don't get me wrong, I am excited. Just a little bummed that, not all the teams are gonna be there. I mean, come on! Wouldn't it have been cool to fight Team Ace? That would have been sick!
Certainly it would have been cool, but, I mean, it could be even more cool to see if we can, find hidden gems. I mean, it's not like we've met every single team.
I mean, yeah, true. I don't know. Just, I like seeing strong fighters compete. So being the strongest of the strong not being there kind of.
If I may,
I think you get what I'm trying to say.
If I may interject, try to guide this a little bit. Aotsuki, you being an empath, you can tell deep down this isn't really what he's upset about. There's something more. But like Alakazam's, again, similar to Alakazam's test in your trial, his insecurity is locked behind a gate that's very hard to open.
For a simpleton like him.
Yes. So this is pretty deep seated. This thing that he's hiding, you can tell.
Sorry, this just made me remember this.
All right, let me see what bullfuckery you sent. Oh, hang on. Okay, that's a different
So
notification.
far, nothing has been said.
There should be I can't believe there's not a GIF for it. Except for this one.
Yeah, there is. That's him. That's him. That's him if you can see him right now. But yeah. Basically,
A
there's
little bit.
something.
Yeah.
Basically, there's something different, or there's something more to what he's saying. There's more than what he's letting on.
Okay, okay.
You can press it, or
Well-
you can not. It's up to you.
She crosses her legs underneath her skin dress. I don't know how to call that.
You're floating. You're floating now.
So she's basically sitting legs crossed like you would see like a noble lady do, and she hovers over some tea that conveniently finished brewing just now, because why not?
Interesting. Yeah, I'll allow it.
She's got a cup for herself, and a, let's say, bowl for Zephyr. And she
Yeah, can't exactly hold a teacup, so makes
Mhm.
sense.
Or no, he has a Japanese style teacup where it doesn't have handles.
You can hold it
Didn't
with
know
your
those were a
wings.
thing, but okay.
You can hold it with your wings.
Yep. And she pours some tea for the two of them. Well, Zephyr, while I'm sure that's definitely part of it, you know that I can tell. You don't have to talk to me about it, but if you want to, I can listen to what's really going on.
I have no idea what you're talking about. And he picks it up. He takes a sip, or at least tries to. He's never had to try to hold a cup before.
Yeah, somehow
So he lifts it up. He
somehow the gates in his mind become, or the locks on the gates in his mind become even more tight and reinforced. You can tell he definitely doesn't want you to know what's actually happening.
Zephyr, you don't have to talk to me about it, but don't lie to me about it.
again, I don't know what you're talking about. And
I can literally feel it.
I don't.
She
I
takes
don't
a
know.
sip of her tea. Okay.
Zephyr, as somebody who is directly connected to, telepathically stuff with her. Hey, don't you fly away. Get over here. You fly away. You get back over here.
I'm trying to put down this cup without spelling it, okay? Give me a break. He
Don't
sets
worry.
it down
I'll catch it before it
awkwardly.
falls off.
Look, I don't know what your sudden interest is with trying to get into my head or whatever, but I'm fine. Trust me. He flies around to land on the chest that he usually sits on.
Okay, like I said, you don't have to talk to me about it. But I can tell it's weighing on you, and I would recommend you talk to someone about it. Sometimes brooding about things just makes the same mental loop continue on and on and on, and you don't get anywhere. So it can help to talk to someone. Again, it doesn't have to be me, but I would recommend you talk to someone, okay?
Well, if there was a problem, which there certainly isn't, don't you think it's a little rude to go ahead and, spout all this out in front of, I don't know, the entire team?
Taka goes, "Don't worry, I won't tell
So
anyone."
if you don't mind, I want you to drop it. Got it? Got it? Good.
Okay. Also, by the way, I hadn't opened the stream yet, so I didn't realize everyone was sitting right there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they don't have to be. I can move. You know what? I can even move Midoriya. Oh,
I mean, it's too late. We've already referenced it.
nah. Okay, yeah. You're right. Whatever. It's all good. This is a good time to go to the next thing, and don't worry, you guys will see why Zephyr's being defensive later on. You'll see. I have a plan for that. But you guys hear a knock at the door, and there's no note, meaning you guys actually have a visitor.
Oh, that's new. We usually just get notes. I wonder what it is.
Yeah, there's actually someone at the door. Cobalt can smell it, and Aotsuki
Zephyr.
can sense it.
Zephyr, desperate to change the topic of conversation, goes over to the door and opens it.
All
Hello,
right.
hi, welcome to the door.
Oh,
Dorm, how can we
shit.
help you?
I moved Zephyr on accident. Could you move him somewhere else, please? My bad.
Okay.
My fault. Yes, right there. Perfect. Okay. It is none other than Jenny from Team Titanium. And she walks and she says, "Oh, thanks."
Jenny!
And she says, "Hello, hi guys. Thanks for letting me in. Do you guys have a second?"
We have nothing but seconds. Go ahead.
Okay. So you're probably wondering why.
so.
You're probably wondering why I'm here. Well, normally it would be Ryu here, but he's busy because we're going to IEG South for a mission, and he wanted me to tell you all that he's that we're challenging you all to a spar before we go on our mission. Think of it as a little warm up to the RTS.
Okay.
I don't see the harm.
And
Sure.
seeing as the last time we battled was during the entrance exams, I also thought it might be fun to test out how much we've grown over the last year or so. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure.
I mean, duh. It'd be good to see just how strong you guys have gotten.
Well, Ryu will be happy to hear that. I will let him and the rest of the team know. You can go ahead and give us a ping on our badges when you're in South, and we'll be ready when you guys are. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
And I will delete her from the map. There we go. And she's gone.
Off into the void.
Yep. So there you go. You guys have been challenged by Team Titanium. And I will tell you, if you accept this, I'll tell you in advance. I made this battle very hard on purpose. I don't expect you all to like come out on top or anything, but you do get something cool if you do win. So.
Okay.
And more details on that later. But yeah.
So, yeah, Zephyr turns over to them. Well, looks like we've got a challenge. Been some time since we've done something like this.
Yeah, battling for fun instead of for our lives. That's Mac talking. Nice change of pace for once.
Exactly. This guy gets it.
Okay.
What do you think, Cobalt?
Need be fine.
And is Midoriya? She looks at Midoriya to see if he's asleep.
Sorry, I had to take meds for some pain in my mouth.
Welcome back.
Fair.
Are you caught
Hello.
up? Are you caught up to
Welcome back.
speed? Are you caught up to speed on what happened?
Mo.
No.
No, I wasn't here.
Okay. So, Jenny, the Scizor came and Team Titanium challenged you guys to a sparring match.
Okay.
and Aotsuki asks Midoriya what he thinks and making sure he's not asleep.
I guess it's fine.
Okay, then we're all in agreement.
I don't really have any strong feelings about it, so.
Also, while you were gone, Aotsuki was trying to pry into Zephyr's like feelings, and he was just repeatedly telling her no, stop.
He's being very defensive
Mhm.
about it for a reason we'll get into later.
You okay, Zeph?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
You know I'm always gonna worry.
Yeah,
Well,
Midoriya.
that
That's just
I
who I
know.
am.
Yeah, Midoriya, you being his trainer, you have a bond with him. You can tell something's up.
Trainer slash
Boyfriend. Yeah, that too. But yeah,
calling.
you can tell something's
Oh.
definitely up. You can choose to press it or not. But he's already been pressed, so that's your warning.
He's just like going, and he's just slowly getting closer and closer.
Midoriya, what are you doing?
He's staring into your soul.
Literally, he's like got his forehead right against Zephyr, just staring right into his eyes.
Oh man.
You know, I'm not stupid. I can tell when something's wrong, but I also respect that you don't want to tell me. Tell me on your own time, okay?
Like I said, I don't know what anyone's talking about. I'm perfectly fine. Come on, let's go. And he leaves.
Midoriya hesitates. Okay, let me go ahead and get the. Let me go ahead and get the.
Canon reaction, angry.
All right, let me go ahead and.
Yeah, no, Zephyr immediately being pressed again. He's
Do you guys
gone.
do you
He
guys
doesn't
want to
wanna
do
deal with
the
this
do
shit.
you guys want to do the Araquanid RP or do we want to just skip to go to South?
I don't care. I got a headache.
I'm fine with whatever. If we want to talk to Araquanid or not.
I think we can just skip that. There's nothing super important.
Oh.
Nothing super important for him to say. So let me go ahead. Give me a second while I get the map
Okay.
loaded up. Okay. What I
Very
will
well.
do though is take you back to the entrance because I fucking love this map. I really do. Oh wait, Aotsuki's still curly. Hang on. Sorry, I have to update that sprite. It's been a while since you used this map.
This place is
Oh yeah, I love this map. Sorry guys. Give me one moment to update all the sprites and such.
fine.
We need Taka here, and we need Mac here.
Oh no, they're drifting into the ocean. Save
But-
them.
I was gonna say they're drifting.
There you go. And then instead of Lapras, it should be Araquanid. Yeah, I just wanted to take you guys to this map again because I love this map. You can comment on it, please comment on it. It's great.
Zephyr is looking around as he swim flies. However the fuck he traverses while underwater. But yeah, he's looking around. You know, this place never changes. Glad for it, honestly.
Yeah, despite the fact that it got attacked by Gyarados 5 months ago, it looks completely spotless now, beautiful as ever. And Araquanid says, "Yeah, they do our cleanup crew disaster management team does a pretty good job at helping us out."
Evidently.
It also helps that we've got some
Even the
assistance
core
from.
resolve.
It also helps that we get some assistance from Team Flash Flood every now and then. Didn't know they worked in disaster relief. That's pretty cool to know from them.
Hasn't even like. I have to reload the page. See what happens.
What'd you say, Aaron? Sorry. Aaron died.
No, it's just a blur mess for me on my screen.
Oh, it's blurry.
Yeah,
You might have to zoom in.
but I think that's on my
Yeah.
side. It's not wanting to. I told you my internet's shit.
Yeah. It is a big map. I'm sorry. All right.
I don't think it's that. I think it's more just the internet.
Sure, sure. Okay, let me go ahead and take you in. Why the
That
fuck?
and I'm also trying to find my playlist again. That
Sorry, I
usually
just
run while
realized.
we're doing this.
I just realized this map isn't correct either, which is crazy. I thought it was. I apologize. Let me go ahead and fix it right now.
All right.
There we go. I've got my music going now. Oh, hey, look! I get my music going and it updates. Look at that.
Oh, it was the music diff.
Oh yeah, because I'm listening to the Code Lyoko, the French version, the original version, the good version.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. The
Mm.
lyrics make a lot more sense in French too.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys for your patience. The map is ready. Let me go ahead and take you there now. And you guys see Team Pika Power? They're just talking, hanging out, because you know they've been on vacation as well. There we go.
Zephyr seeing them, he is around over the little pool. Well, look what the cat dragged in. How you guys doing?
And Kai is gonna run over here and go, well, if it isn't my fine feathered friend. He's like eyeing you up and he's like eyeing you up and down. I could all of this time later and I could still kick your ass.
As if you'd need to catch me first, you oaf.
And
I will throw rocks at both of you.
Annabelle goes, guys, calm down. I don't want to have to jolt you again. And Kai goes, no, please, not again. It hurts. And she looks at you and she goes,
Someone's in trouble.
well, too bad, Zephyr, because she looks at you and she goes, you know, I could give you a shock too. Just saying. She winks at you.
I won't say anything.
And she says, oh, you're giving me permission. Thank you. I will
Yep,
remember that.
you're welcome.
What the fuck?
Yep.
What the fuck?
What? You good?
To another website.
Yeah, Zephyr disconnected.
Oh,
I fucking
Zephyr,
Okay,
you being
have-
silly.
I have like bookmarks directly above like the map page. So like I was trying to move Zephyr up and above the bridge, and I accidentally clicked on one of my book.
So while Zephyr figures that out, I'm gonna have Parker come over, and he's gonna, he's prim and proper.
Zephyr is trying to fly away over here.
I'm
He
gonna have
doesn't
Parker
want to
come
get
over.
shocked.
I'm gonna have Parker come over to you guys, and he says, Team Nudon, it's a absolute pleasure to see you in South. What brings you here? Do you have a mission?
Um,
And Kai goes, ooh, or are you on vacation like
And
us?
nobody else goes help.
Come on, guys, it can't be only Zephyr
Huh?
RPing.
I don't know what we're doing here. I forgot already.
Of course, you always forget.
Shut up.
When do you remember things?
Mm.
You don't know why you're here? That's Kai.
Okay.
No. I was half asleep when we were talking, okay?
Oh, fair enough.
Ever since he became a Venusaur, all he does is sleep now. So.
I do not.
Team Titanium challenged us to a sparring match. They have a mission down here, so they figured before they took their mission that they'd spar with us. See how far we've all come along, you know.
And Kai goes,
Oh,
oh man.
yeah.
Kai says, oh man, I wanted to be the first one to beat you. Not your team, but you specifically.
Who says we're getting beat?
Yeah, who's gonna be beating me?
I
mean,
don't
come on.
know. They're pretty good. And Animal says, yeah, some of the
They're
other
pretty
teams.
good, but they're not as good as me.
Annabelle says some of the other teams have been doing like these power rankings for fun, and Team Titanium is on the top of everyone's list. I think it's because Ryu came back finally, but yeah.
Mm.
Then where does power
Well-
rankings? Where do we sit in power rankings when we've saved the world twice from world-ending events?
I mean, you guys are up there. I don't know what the hype is about Team Titanium, but they're all the rage right now.
Oh no, Ryu being back has been a very you should have seen him. I could have been dead by now if he had
What?
actually attacked me.
That's Kai talking. He's like, "What? Are they? Is he actually that strong now?"
Yeah, he tried to he challenged like Charizard to use an attack. I kind of jumped in front of him because I knew it would hurt Charizard more. Not
And Kai
really
goes-
realizing that it probably could hurt me more as well.
Yeah, Kai goes, "Why? Then why would you do that?" Oh, you must have. Wait a minute. You must have been like the guy in those movies that reaches out to the person falling off the cliff. Like, no. He's like reaching out. He's like reaching out his arm.
Yeah, I'm also surprised my team hasn't yelled at me for it yet. Considering
I'm too tired to
I
yell at
haven't-
you.
Okay, well, yeah, I know you're always tired.
Well, Taka says, I would have yelled at you, but it was really cool. So that's why I haven't mentioned it.
It was
Pretty
pretty
sure
cool, I'm
Midoriya
not
was
gonna lie.
half asleep the entire time walking here. Anyway, yeah, no, his Ryu's strength is yeah, it's a legit spark. He's
Yeah.
and it probably sparked something in his team to jump up there with him.
And
So
Kai says, "Oh, I have to see this for myself. Can we watch? Is that cool? Are we doing?" And he looks at Annabelle. "Are we doing anything right now?" And she says, "No. There were no plans. But only if it's okay with you guys and Team
Come
Titanium."
watch.
I mean,
For me, if you want to come watch. It's just friendly spar. It'll probably get out of hand pretty fast, but that's how we roll. Yeah, I'm expecting it to go off the rails within 20 seconds. So that's a thing.
Someone's gonna die.
Probably.
Oh my god, this is
Probably
going
someone is.
out of game. This is going so well. This is going really well. And Annabelle says,
wow.
well, actually, I'll have Z do this. Z steps up and they say, "Oh, don't worry. I'll referee. You know me. I'll make sure no one gets killed. If it goes too far, I'll call Latios or Guildmaster Empoleon or something."
All right. Well,
Fair
that
enough.
works for me.
Okay.
Good to have measures,
I hate this call.
just in case.
So you know
I
what?
should not have hated that mint before I started talking.
So you guys go to the arena. You give Team Titanium the ping, and they respond that they're on their way. And I'll take you guys to the map now.
Okay.
Oh, Sav's back. Welcome
We've
back.
been here before, haven't we?
Yes, the last time you guys were here was when you were watching last year's RTS. And I just realized, oh, Z is right here. Good. I'll put Z
Good,
right
where
here.
is RTS? Where is the RTS being held this year?
And Taka says, I don't think
Okay,
they've. I don't
you'll
think they.
find out
Taka
when you
says.
find out.
Taka says, I don't think they've revealed that yet.
Wouldn't surprise me if it was Central, though.
And Max says they usually reveal it. From what I remember, they reveal it when Phase 2 is up.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, it
because we
makes
have
sense to
to
switch.
do a whole bunch of rescue stuff first before the
Um,
fights.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, Team Titanium walks in, Ryu first, and his 4 teammates right next to him. on the other side of the arena, right there. I'll say this is the entrance right here. I just pinged it. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I had to ban a bot real quick. And
Oh yay, the funds of banning bots.
Jenny's gonna walk up and wave, and she says, "Hey guys, thanks for agreeing to do this with us. I'm sure this will be good training for all of us." And Ryu says, "No,
Cobalt's
mostly."
just
And
staring at Ryu.
Ryu says, "No, mostly for me. I've been rusty."
Bullshit.
He's like Ryu's like doing his doing stretches.
Well,
No,
nonetheless.
you're gonna get back into things.
Before we get started, out of game, I think you all will notice it is 6v5. One of us will have to sit out to make it fair.
I can always sit out. I'm not really good against any of these types.
I will say the one with the absolute worst matchup is Aotsuki. She has no coverage for any of these Pokemon, I don't believe.
Well, I mean Ryu.
Yeah, but I want someone specific against Ryu. I'll tell you guys later.
Oh. Either Midoriya or
Um,
Aotsuki could
I
sit
wonder
out.
who-
Midoriya doesn't really have good matchup against any of these either. Not that I see.
Well, what I was thinking for you, Midoriya, is you have Sunny Day, which changes your nature power to a fire move.
I mean, yeah. No.
So that does.
You said it was a terrain type.
I know. I'm helping you on this one.
Hmm.
In DM mode, he is telling you.
He is telling you
fine.
have fire blast.
I'm still sitting it out. I
you have
don't
Mr.
really mind.
You sure, Aotsuki?
Yeah.
This works out because you can have valuable insight into something that happens later. I think this works out
Okay.
RP wise. So Aotsuki, I'm gonna move you next to Team Pika Power.
I can't really do combat today anyway. I don't have my computer, guys.
So
That's also fair.
Right.
So Isaac says, "Hey, thanks for throwing us a
Don't worry,
bone.
I'll take this
Appreciate you guys making it fair for us." I think that's how it's gonna work in the RTS anyway. So,
Wouldn't surprise me.
No problem.
but
I
out of
mean,
game,
Gotta
yes,
make it
this
fair and balanced for everybody.
out of game, this is how I'm trying to speed up combat basically. And so if you guys end up matched against Team Pika Power, for example, it would be 4v4. Taka and Mac would sit out. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So, and I do. There is a specific order I want to do this. It's not like normal combat. I will tell you guys how it goes, okay? Because Team Titanium
Alright.
has a special strategy. But before I go in, Ryu steps up and he says, "You guys ready?"
Bring it on.
And Team Titanium all take their fighting poses. But this isn't a. You can tell Team Titanium doesn't fight in a standard way. Each member of Team Titanium charges at you one at a time. Jenny is gonna go after Midoriya.
Aw, why me?
Ishun is gonna go after Taka. Isaac is going after Cobalt. Raven is going after Mac.
That's
And Ryu is going for Zephyr.
that seems like a very, very highly mismatch between the two of us.
I
why
actually
me?
Cobalt. I tested this battle. It is actually really fun. It's extremely fun. I'll show you later. It's more fun than you think, actually. And it's
I also know
I know you have Brick Break. I know you'll see why it's cool later. So Team Titanium strategy.
Also, like stomping,
Um,
stomping tantrum and other things.
so Team Titanium is strategy is to isolate all of you in a 1v1 to make it so that it'll be harder. Not only will it be harder for you to help your allies, but they believe in each other so much to win an isolated fight that this is their strategy. If that makes
Easy to
sense.
go up against Cobalt, the one who even that also believes that.
So, I do have a specific order
Oh.
for this. I want Midoriya and Jenny to be first. So, Cobalt and Zephyr can chill for a little bit. All right,
Alright.
Midoriya, you're rolling initiative against Jenny. Okay,
I forgot how to roll initiative. Hold on, it's been a while.
it's D20 plus your
It
Uh,
has been.
Yeah.
Okay, well I have to
I
figure
forgot
out
I forgot how speedy of a boy fucking Cobalt is.
his speed.
Cobalt has
Um,
36 speed.
Let me load up Jenny's real quick.
How much speed do I get?
Yeah.
I got 19.
Jenny has 20.
Oh boy. Do I roll?
All right, you get to beat a 39. Have fun.
Oh my.
How do I roll?
It's in. You roll 20 chat.
No,
like,
I
how the
think
fuck
she's
do I
asking for
type
the
it out?
command.
Oh, it's
Stupid bitch.
/R or /roll. Your dice roll.
Hmm.
Aaron, Mike's in chat. Say hi.
Nope.
No, what is Mike?
25. So she's going
All right,
first.
Jenny's going first, and she does a move.
I think she was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
go first anyway, because the highest Midori can go is 39, and Jenny
Yeah, that's
has
true.
since they tied, they would go off their base highest, who has higher
Jenny's pretty fast for a Scizor.
speed, so
Midoriya.
Jenny would automatically go.
Yeah, Midoriya is slow. He's not the fastest.
Jenny's
Midoriya is also really just really slow. I don't really care too much about
All right.
speed.
So Jenny's going first, and before you can react, Midoriya, she's going for a move that looks familiar, as you imagine Ryu doing this when he was a Riolu, matching his movements, actually movement for movement, doing the exact same ones because she's using Swords Dance to raise her attack by 2 stages.
I don't like you right now.
And she says, "What? Are you scared?
No, I just feel bad for you.
Why is that?"
Oh, you'll see in a minute.
All right, Midoriya, it's your turn.
Yeah, I know he's gonna use Sunny Day.
Yep. And she says, "Oh,
Sunny Day.
And she says, that's a pretty bad sign, but they always told me to come
You
prepared."
also do have your bonus action,
Oh yes, you can use. Sorry,
so you
thank you
can
for
like
reminding
raise
me.
one of your
Yes,
stats.
you actually, and this will come up for you guys later. You guys can use a stat for that Midoriya raised in this battle, which is cool. So yeah, you can use confidence if you would like.
Oh, then he's probably gonna raise his defense because Scizor is what a
Very smart.
defensive or physical attacker.
Yes, Jenny is a physical
Yeah,
attacker.
he's
That is
gonna
correct.
raise his defense, so that would
All right.
be how much?
One combat stage.
Why does my stage for fucking special attacks still at 2? Go down.
I was testing this battle last night. I must not have changed it. I apologize. All right, let me
It goes up by 2 or 1.
by one.
Okay, so he has 30 defense
That's pretty
and
good.
29 special attack.
All right, Midoriya, prepare yourself.
Yep.
Because Jenny says, "Well,
Hmm.
Ryu told me to come prepared," and her wings spread out, and she's using the move Dual Wing Beat on you.
This is gonna hurt.
All right, I'm rolling accuracy. Oh, that's a fucking miss. Would you like to use your evasion to avoid the attack?
Ooh. Sure. As soon as she goes to like hit him with Dual Wing Beat, I imagine he just kind of uses his vines, grabs her wings, and just slams her down to the ground. No.
All
No,
right.
no.
And now that missed, it's time for your counterattack.
Yeah, he's gonna use the fucking nature power for the
Alright,
Now I have to go
becomes-
find it.
and it becomes because
No,
of
it's
the
mystical fire.
yes, because of the sun, your pumpkin catches fire, blue fire, and it begins to you can RP that.
Yeah. So as the others are kind of just watching him and Jenny go at it, he kind of like his pumpkin like catches on flames for a moment, and then like the eyes and the mouth are kind of glowing blue with fire bursting out of it, and he kind of like he kind of just like gets his vines ready, and he's like, all right, let's play a game then. Roll accuracy. How do I roll my accuracy?
Just press the name of the move in your known moves. You just press the name of the move and it'll do everything for you.
For this, it's fucking AC 0 + 0 on Mystical Fire.
It's AC2. It's AC2, so don't worry about it. Don't change anything.
Okay,
I'll
I'm just gonna put
calculate.
AC. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you got a 9, Jenny.
That's 9.
I believe she cannot use physical evasion to avoid this. No, she cannot. So that does connect. So roll damage.
Well, mystical fire is a special move.
Yes.
All right.
Did I say physical evasion? I
All right. Let me
apologize.
fucking roll damage.
I meant special evasion.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna roll damage then.
All right. Big.
I roll.
Yep.
So as probably she starts getting back up, he kind of ducks his head lower, and he's like, brace yourself, and his pumpkin's mouth just opens wide and just shoots out what almost looks like a small mini version of a ho-oh, and it just strikes her. Kind of just the flames
Alright.
project it.
66. That is I believe a third of her health. So as
Yeah,
you're
because she
as you see
she's
the flames, as to the flames. Sorry, have a go ahead.
No, I was just saying that she's quad weak to fire, so this is gonna hurt
Yeah.
a lot.
So Jenny,
You said 3 at first.
Jenny gets caught by the vines, gets slammed to the ground, and she goes, "Ugh!" And then she sees her pumpkin catch fire, and she goes, "Oh!" But before she can say shit, her body has already been light ablaze.
Nature power.
Oh shit!
Mystical fire. Ah, it burns my pumpkin. Ow.
And while you're doing that, she gets up and she says, "I better try again." And she's using a different move this time. She's using the move, Bullet Punch. And
Okay.
it was a critical.
It's not really yeah, but it's not like effective against him because he's grass poison.
So the critical means it deals 77, and it ignores
Minus
your,
his,
it ignores your confidence buff.
Okay, so that 77 minus what? Or does
So take off your confidence
it
buff.
ignore his defense altogether?
It ignores the confidence buff you got. So if for this attack, change your defense to 0.
So that's 25.
Back to 25.
Yeah, it hits
for
25
this, yes.
naturally.
For this, yes. So this is revenge for her missing the previous attack.
That's 52 damage then.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, I'll change it back. So that's 197 minus 52.
You are very tanky, yeah. But this is a critical bullet punch. So, and just as fast as this, because she's fast for a scissor.
Yeah.
Before you can react, she recovers from the attack, shakes it off, and immediately flies off her feet to smack you in the face with a critical hit bullet punch.
Oh! What was the damage again? 55?
I believe, yeah.
Or
77 minus
52,
25, 52.
because
so he's at 140. Oh, 52?
Yes.
Alright, so
Yeah, 52.
so he's at 145. Ow! Well, at least it wasn't a wing beat. That would have been hurt more.
And she says, "If I knew you
Yeah, that
had a
would've been
fire
really
type,
bad.
if I knew you had a fire type attack, I would have had somebody else go up against you." But pretty satisfied with that.
No, that's just nature power.
All right, and since nature power is every other turn, you have to use a different move, I believe now.
Yeah. And this is the second turn of Sunny Day being up.
Yes, this is turn 2 of Sun.
And she's Steel. What?
She's Steel and Bug.
She's Steel Bug.
You do have
Mm.
So
growth.
grass is really bad against.
You do have growth, and Sludge Bomb, and also Sludge Bomb just doesn't fucking affect her. So
I do have
yeah.
growth, yeah. Yes. Hang on. He got chlorophyll, so
Oh, I completely forgot.
so now he's at 34 speed.
Does that outspeed her?
Well, Sunny Day
Might.
wasn't. That might now. I can re-roll if you want and see if he outspeeds her now.
No. You have.
Because she was
So
39.
what was your
Well, I mean,
what was your initiative? Let me see. It was 25.
It was 25, and now he has 34.
So 9. No, it's not enough.
Yeah. No. Yeah. His initiative was 25.
Yeah,
Okay.
plus 9 still is not enough. Yeah. But thank you
Yeah,
for
and
bringing that up. Thank
then
you for bringing that up.
we
That
check
will
his other stuff.
that will come up. I
Yeah,
assume
yeah.
later.
You know what? He's gonna do fucking
Yeah.
his you remember his little ability you let me.
Oh, the blind one. The sun glow.
Yeah, because
Yeah?
he's in sunlight. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you
got
can.
magical leaf, so he's gonna fucking hit her.
So wait, what does this sun glow do? I don't have the thing open. So
The user may activate sun glow while exposed to sunlight to become radiant. While radiant, the user gains a condition. Hang on, it's fucking.
yeah.
Oh, the user gains a +5 bonus to all damage rolls. Stop it. The condition upon hitting a foe with a damaging attack to cause that foe to become blinded until the end of the next turn. So he'll blind her until the end of her next turn, I
Okay,
think, or
so
his.
that means I need to look real quick at what blind does. But yes, go ahead and RP what you're going to do while I do that.
Yeah. So, as she hits him with a bullet punch, he responds by nailing her back with a magical leaf as the leaves are covered in like blinding sunlight, and they kind of just attach to her eyes and won't get off.
Okay, let me look.
I'm gonna roll damage for a magical leaf.
Oh, is this a
Or
new ability?
should I
Okay,
go
must be
magical?
Roll to see if it. Roll to see
If
if
it
you're going to
crits?
use magical leaf. Still
Yeah,
roll the
roll to
accuracy
see,
to
roll
see
to
if it
crit.
crits.
Yep, go ahead for go for it. No crit, but that's okay. Roll damage. Um,
Blinder, so he has a better chance.
okay.
Plus, he has a +5 damage to his bonus to his damage. So I guess I have to put +5 to both his attacks currently.
I'll just add +5 to that, so it's 54.
Okay, so
Okay.
54.
And it's a good thing you.
Magical leaf.
It's a good
Mystical
thing
leaf,
you
fuck.
used magical leaf because she would have used special evasion to avoid a different attack. But now she's blinded and she receives a -6
Oh.
penalty to accuracy. That's funny.
Get
All right.
blinded.
Is this for the rest of combat? I don't know. Or for the next.
No, it's for the rest. It's until the end of next turn that she's blinded.
So she's blinded for this next attack. Okay, which was smart because she's gonna
Yeah,
use dual
she's
wing
blinded
beat,
for the next attack.
which is smart because she's gonna use dual
Yeah,
wing
so
beat.
he's
Okay. So let
yeah,
me.
yeah. He's trying to keep her back.
Okay, so this was 49 damage.
Also, we cannot see Jenny's roll.
Thank you. I just did that, and it's double resisted.
So I assume we.
Yeah, we can't see
Okay,
their rolls.
8 damage because it's double resisted.
Yeah, but the blind was the more important thing for him.
Okay.
Because it also allows him to take
So-
possibly less damage, and then he'll hit her with another mystical.
So she sees that you're using a grass type move, and she goes, "Why would you?" And then the sunlight. Your pumpkin glows so bright, and and the fact that she's staring right at you just plays into your trap because she's now blinded. And she goes, "Oh, my eyes!" And also she gets hit by magical leaves for fun.
And two leaves that are like
Blink, blink, blink,
glowing.
blink.
Two leaves that are glowing brightly, just attached to her eyes currently,
Oh,
and they won't get off her.
and she's like staring at even through her getting blinded, she can still know where you are, but you can tell yeah, she can't really see. She's gonna go for dual wing beat. And yep, that's a fucking miss. That's a 3. And yeah, she just
So yeah,
she,
he's just gonna go for another mystical.
yep, mystical fire, go for it. And this is turn after this
So as
or
she
this
goes
is
to
turn
like
3 of
try and
sun.
hit him again, he
Oh,
like
God.
slams her down again. Yeah, he slams
Well,
her
You
down
can.
again.
I was gonna say,
All right.
the
just
roll was
realized-
so low that you can just dodge. Like she completely missed you.
Yeah, no, he just kind of like no. She fucking goes to hit him, and she just like misses him. Like she nearly fucking like he almost sees her like hit the ground, and it's like.
Right.
And yeah.
Okay. And for fun, you lowered her special attack by 1
Boom!
combat
She
stage.
also gets the fucking special attack. Yeah.
I love it. Okay. So she takes
Too
a
bad
it-
lot. 48.
And now I will roll
Um,
damage.
Yep.
It's not bird.
While Venti does all that, you know what I just realized?
Uh-huh.
Venti has a revolving door of blind to mystical fire.
No, it's she can only do the sun glow thing. She can only do the sun glow thing once. It's a
It's a
swift
swift
action.
action.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh
It's a
no,
swift action.
it's
I was
seen.
gonna
The
say-
frequency is
I was
the
like-
frequency is seen though, right?
So I can
Yes,
only
I
I
think.
Yeah, the frequency
I
is
think
seen. So you can only do it
so.
once per scene.
Okay, I was going to say, okay, I was going to say, because if
No, it's
Midoriya
not.
could sit there and revolve this
No,
door.
no. That would be really broken. It's once per scene.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You should put that in your character sheet so we know that. That's Aaron brought up a good point. It is once per scene.
Yeah, yeah.
Is the sun boosting the damage of her mystical fires in any
Oh
way?
fuck! You're right. It should have been. Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think-
It
so
is.
I
It
think-
is. It is. So.
I think she's knocked out actually. Then
Hey, Midoriya's a big guy. He's
because
like, fuck
the
off.
sun
Leave me alone.
is
Why did you choose me?
because the sun is boosting your thing by an additional 50%. I want to say. So yeah, she should have taken like 30 more damage from these attacks. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
down.
he's-
She's down. Yeah, she's fainted.
Yeah, so as the leaves finally leave her eyes and she can finally see, she just sees the big like the blue phoenix coming straight for her.
And yeah, Jenny's down for the count.
Sorry.
And she goes, "Wow, I did not know you could do that. It's pretty good."
Yeah.
And she,
Honestly, I didn't even know I could do that. I just had a
having
feeling.
lost, hobbles over here. And while
Aotsuki, can you tend to her?
that was happening, it is Cobalt against Isaac. Assuming he didn't die.
Can Midoriya
I'm here.
go to the bench?
Let's say, well, let's say,
I had to reload the page.
let's say, Midoriya, let's say this is happening while like everyone else is fighting. So you're taking a back seat for now, okay?
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah. So he just
Cobalt,
kind of
it's,
goes and lays down a bit.
Cobalt, next up is you versus Isaac, okay? Assuming he's here.
I am. I had to reload
Okay.
the page.
Oh, okay.
Because
We'll load up your character sheet. It is time to
my-
roll initiative.
Yeah, I tried to load up my page and it like went up right into the top
Oh,
right
sick.
corner and I couldn't get it to come back down, so I had to reload the page.
I'll go ahead and do Isaac's speed first. Okay, yeah, he's not beating you.
No, you never know. I could get a 1.
Isn't your speed like
Ooh.
30?
Even if you get a 1, you have
Nah.
plus 30 speed.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
know. Shut up. I have actually 36 speed.
Okay, so
Is it
you can
R
roll.
slash or slash R?
You can roll if it's slash then R. You can roll if you want, just to see how much you outspeed this guy by. Yeah, you outspeed him by a mile. All right, Cobalt, you're going first. Go ahead.
What do I want to do? Oh, I
So
forgot
yeah,
we
all the
changed
stuff that
name of
Midoriya
Break.
did was happening at the same time as this stuff.
Correct. Yes, correct.
Hmm.
Like this is Team Titanium
Gotcha.
strategy. Isolate everyone.
Yeah. But Midoriya just said, "I don't fuck with that shit," and kind of
And
just.
ideally, whoever, even if some of Team Titanium faint, they can win some 1v1s in order to help out the others. So yeah.
Hmm.
But that's not
No, I
happening.
don't.
I'm not gonna make you guys continue the fight after. But yeah.
I got straight for it. Well, you did say you had something for the brick break, right?
I do have plans for that.
Even though I've renamed it apparently.
Yeah,
Or
you called it
renamed
Brick
it? Someone
Tail.
renamed it?
It's Brick Break.
Bricktail, because
It's Brick Break.
it's Brick Break, but I renamed it Bricktail because it's the only way it makes sense in my mind.
Yeah.
He uses the tail.
But yeah. I mean, you could just go for Brick Break. You could.
You know. Yeah, but what's the fun in that? I'm gonna.
I like to think I've accounted
I'm
for
gonna
all of
sword
this
stance.
stuff. Yeah, that was smart. You can repeat that if you want.
Mm.
Cobalt's just gonna look at him and be like, "You know what? I'm gonna take a page out of your friend's book over there. I'm gonna use
And,
my own little sword stance."
and he says, "Well, pretty smart move from you because while you're doing that, I'm going to set the scene for you." And he's using the move Snowscape to change the weather to snow. But only for you guys. Imagine like Midoriya on his own doing the sunny day, and Isaac on his own doing Snowscape.
Okay.
Wait,
In like different
I,
parts of the arena.
Yeah,
I understand that. I just don't understand the logic behind it.
I don't either.
I
So
I
more
don't either.
so, think about it
We
this way: we're all not all right where we're at on the screen. We're more so probably spaced out more.
Yeah, let me. I can
So Midoriya could have been on one half of the. Midoriya's on one half, and Cobalt and Isaac are on the
Yeah.
other, and then the two are just kind of split down the middle.
like this. There you go.
Yeah.
And probably in the middle, there's like
Actually, no. In the middle,
almost like rain.
In the middle,
Could be
I'm
like
gonna
rain
put
in the middle.
Ryu and Zephyr in the middle because we're doing that last.
Put
you go,
rain, make it rain,
yeah.
because fire and ice are colliding in the middle.
Sure, that works. So yeah,
Dramatic
sets-
storytelling.
Isaac sets Snow Cobalt.
now it's a team
And-
battle.
Yes, and this reminds you of when you were surviving alone as a puppy.
Is this how you're trying to beat me? Make me experience my trauma?
That's not what I was going for. I'm sorry. Anyways,
No, that is a legit question. No,
Alright.
that is legit question Cobalt
Isaac
has
goes-
asked.
Isaac goes.
That is his legit question.
Isaac goes. What the hell? Why would I do that? Isn't this just a friendly sparring match?
Oh,
He looks
that's
genuinely.
right. Nobody
He
knows
looks
about
genuinely.
this.
He looks
Shit.
genuinely concerned.
Oh shit! Nobody was supposed to know about that.
He says, do I need to take that back, man? I'm sorry.
No. Disregard. I'm fine. I can do it.
Okay, so it's your move. Isaac has +2 combat stage defense now.
Oh, so basically we just evened each other out. At
You
this
cancel each other out, yeah.
Do you want the brick break to be like a special thing, or
No,
like just something I
no.
can use whenever?
It's not anything special. It's a standard attack. It's just brick break.
Okay, I didn't want to just.
It is at will. I checked. It's at will. So yeah.
All right. What? Oh yeah, Brickville. Yeah.
Yeah, brick break is at will.
Let's see. Ace.
Hmm.
And he is ice and steel. It would be double effective against him. All right. You got a 9. His physical evasion is 6. He cannot avoid this. Go ahead and roll damage. Wow, big damage. Okay. This is gonna hurt.
So I don't know if we've ever explained how brick. I don't think I've actually ever used brick break yet.
Oh, sorry, I don't have the DM.
Or I may have used it in the last episode.
Wow, that's a lot of damage. Okay.
So Cobalt's tail will glow a bit
Mm-hmm.
as he kind of does a little jump spin at him, coming down in a vertical, like downward slash with his tail.
Yes. It did. That's a lot. It did 84 even with Snowscape. So yeah, Isaac takes a big hit. And he goes, "Oh wow, you have a fighting type attack. Ouch, that hurts."
I try to keep my coverage. I have many moves to keep my coverage.
And he says, "Well, then my plan might not work, but I'm gonna try anyway." And he's going for Defense Curl.
That's what I want.
So he becomes curled up, and while he's curled up, he gains 10 damage reduction, but he's slowed, which comes up. I plan to have future combats more like Fire Emblem later with like movement speed and stuff. So that'll come up in a future session. It won't come up today, but yeah.
Okay.
You're
But he is curled up now.
Oh. Wait. You can do that?
And he says, "I'm a hedgehog, big
I
guy.
didn't think you
Now
could do
come
that
get
with
me."
all the spikes. What? I thought with all the spikes you couldn't do
Sonic!
anything.
His spikes
Who?
are also
All right, Sonic.
his spikes are also curled up.
Sonic!
Like his spikes are made of fucking ice, like hardened ice.
Do a spin dash.
Oh, don't worry, you'll see him. You'll see him
Midoriya's
spin.
being a nerd.
He's ice.
Midoriya's being a
Oh,
nerd. Ignore her.
Oh, I know exactly what he's about to do. I know exactly what he's about to do.
So what are you gonna do, Cobalt? He's curled up now.
Midoriya's forced Zephyr to sit down and watch Sonic with him for like 15 times now.
What are you gonna do, boy? He's curled up.
Hmm. I wonder. That'd be funny. That would be funny.
I'm ready for. Oh, please do.
I
funny
kind of
things.
want to
love
do it.
Let's see it.
All right, I'm gonna roll it.
Yeah, go for it. I forgot you had this. Okay. Unfortunately, you did not get the burn or the flinch, but you are doing double damage. Ice is a terrible type.
He said, Cobalt said, "Who?"
Break is
Ooh,
also.
ball.
You have two moves that are double effective against this guy. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
And I don't think. Yeah, accuracy check. He cannot use evasion to avoid that. Okay, so because of damage reduction, it does. Let's see. I think damage reduction is calculated after. Okay. So he takes 78 from this, and he'll barely survive. Go ahead and RP this.
And Cobalt's just like, all right, well, if fighting didn't work and his fangs catch fire, how about this? And he just
He's like, no,
goes
no,
in
no,
for
no,
a
no. But it's
bite.
too late. You've gained inspiration from Midoriya, I assume. And yeah, he's curled up, unable to
I'm-
avoid your attack. And yeah, he catches fire and he goes, I'm taking way more damage than I thought I would. I guess I'll go for it anyway though. And he's going for his combo. He's gonna use this move.
Do it, boy.
Um
Ooh. Mhm.
let me see.
I
He's
have to
using-
go to the
and he gains because of sorry, I didn't mean to click defense scroll. Because he used defense curl earlier, he gains plus 10 damage to this. Wait, Cobalt, you can't use physical evasion to avoid this, right? It's the accuracy check plus your physical evasion, which turns out to be your evasion. I think your physical evasion is
My
5
physical
or
evasion's
4.
4.
So yeah, it would be 8, which is less than 14. You cannot avoid this. And it does
Okay.
53. It does 53.
Just 53 normal?
Yeah, because
No.
53 with super effective because you're ground type. Remember, we made you ground type.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now
So
I gotta
that's
find out how
why
to
I
do the
chose him against
calculate
you.
damage.
I thought, like, maybe Cobalt, Isaac has good defense after Snowscape, after defense curl, and then I was proven wrong, obviously.
And then Cobalt said, "Hey, I have fire and fighting."
Yeah, yeah. So you can see
Is
how that went.
it calculate damage that we do to do
Yes.
that?
Yes. There's a calculate damage at the top. You put in 53, not 43, because of defense curl.
And it's physical, right?
Yes, physical and effective.
Yes.
Effective.
Yeah. So it's a decent chunk
bet.
of your health, but nothing crazy. And so
So
I'll go
45
ahead.
of my
I'll go ahead
health.
and RP. So Isaac, you can see his body harden up. He charges at you, kind of like a mini glacier Cobalt, but it's like a sphere. And he's using Ice Ball to smack you. But because you're an all-around fighter, you're tanky, and you do a lot of damage, it doesn't do too much. But you know this attack ramps up if you're not careful. So
Oh. Oh. That was a good combo, not gonna lie. I like that.
and he says, "Yeah, it would have been pretty cool if you didn't have things that were really good against me." He's still like curled up.
Hey. Not your fault. I just like to be prepared for what I can be.
All right, Cobalt, it's your move.
That being said, my friend,
He does have a lot of physical evasion. You have to roll high. What did you use? Use Brick Break. That's accuracy check of 2. And a tie is still a success. I know we've been going back and forth on that. A tie for this season, a tie is a success. Okay.
okay. So roll damage.
All right.
Yes, roll damage. This is a knockout.
I do say sorry, my friend. You did good. I like the combo. He kind of jumps up again, his tail flashing. But he
Yeah.
comes down, just swinging the tail down.
Yep. Isaac is no longer able to be curled up. Your attack was too much, and he's down for the count. He's like, that was pretty good. You were stronger than I thought. I'm just gonna take a break over
Hey.
here.
Hey, Cobalt jumps over to him. You did good, my friend.
All right.
Everyone's doing
Jumps back.
pretty good so far.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I expected this to be harder because I tested it. So I was like, "Wow, Team Titanium's putting up a fight," and then you guys are just like connecting every attack, doing a lot more damage. Yeah. All right.
Midoriya
And
ended
going
up
to the bathroom.
blinding Jenny.
I mean, if you want, you can make it to where Taka and Mac lose, just to make it,
I'll think about it.
closer than it should be. Than it should be. Or you can roll like
You
a
know what?
D100 and it's like,
Yeah,
or
you know what?
something, or like a D.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
That way, we can keep it fair in some
Mac
senses.
v Ishun.
I was gonna say like
High
50 or above
high is win,
would be
low is loss.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, he rolled low. He lost
Alright.
because And then this is Mac. Wait, no, not Mac versus Ishin. That's Taka. I'm sorry, it's Taka versus Ishin. This is Mac versus Raven.
Which
Same.
probably, in sense, actually Max should lose that fight in any tournament.
Yeah, theoretically,
Situation.
Mac doesn't have the best matchup here. I believe Corvusquire is it Steel type at this point? I think it is.
No, it
still
becomes
normal?
Steel type after it evolves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
its final
yeah.
form is
so
steel.
Mac could win with rock slides and stuff, but Raven has stab on her flying type moves,
Yeah, so
and she has iron defense. So yeah.
Mac has learned.
Oh, that's a low roll. Okay, so they both lost.
everybody knows that's
Yeah, Mac got.
there we go. That made
So Taka got kind of like he put up a fight, but he's lost, and then Mac just got completely unlucky. He underperformed, and he gets destroyed.
I think that's a better way to do their
Okay.
fights maybe.
And last but not least, Ryu versus Zephyr. It all comes down to this.
Hi.
Okay, Zephyr, you ready?
I am as ready as I'm gonna be.
Ryu looks at you, and he says, "This is our strategy, as you can see. We believe in each other to the point where, even if a few of us get knocked out, we still have enough. We still have enough strong Pokemon remaining to finish off the rest of you. We'll see if I don't know if you want to go that far, but
I'm fine with whatever. And besides, that's an interesting strategy. Makes all of us fight on our own merits. That's fine by me.
in that case, let's begin."
Bring it on!
Let me check Ryu's speed real quick. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Zephyr, what's your speed?
Zephyr speed is 26.
Okay, he's
He
faster.
is a
He's faster
fast,
than you.
flighty boy.
He's 30. Ryu's 30.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have him go first, okay? So the Zephyr's fight is gonna be all RP.
That's
You guys will see later, okay? It is scripted, but I hope it'll be fun for you. And Ryu, he starts moving, and you expect him to use the move Swords Dance like he did when he was a kid, but he's grown. He's changed. He's more like his dad now. And instead of Swords Dance, you see him close his eyes and place 2 fingers to his temple. And Aotsuki immediately recognizes this move because she knows this move too. It's Calm Mind.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like special beam cannon.
No. He is locked in.
Careful.
I don't know what he's doing, but
And
might
his
as well.
aura his aura surrounds him, the one that reminds you of his father. And instead of roaring like the dragon before, it washes over him like a waterfall, signifying that instead of unleashing his rage and anger and emotions, he's channeling them. So yeah, Zephyr, you can counterattack.
All right. Well, no matter what happens, I know his typing's already, so I might as well try and take advantage of that.
And Zephyr is going to go in for a Rock Smash to try and knock down his defense. So Zephyr gets up into the air, into a backwards flip before dive bombing at Ryu and going for a double overhead Rock Smash with his 2 balled up talons.
Again, I'm gonna RP. I'm gonna
Hoping
try
to
to make
disrupt-
this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make this entertaining for you guys. So Zephyr, you've prided yourself on being fast. before this there was no other Pokemon that could outspeed you, or so you thought. But Ryu is different. He is faster than you.
I mean, Cobalt
He
thing.
yeah, true. Yeah, actually, you're right there. But you know, when you come down from your attack, your keen eye sees Ryu open his eyes, staring you down. He knows exactly where you are and what you're doing. He's read you like a book. And he takes the smallest step out of the way. And your attack hits air.
What the hell?
And he says,
As soon as he whips his attack, he immediately flaps his wings to immediately put some distance as to not get possibly grabbed.
and Ryu says, "That's my move." You didn't.
Well, it's
you
a
thought-
decent move.
He says, "The attack is predictable, just like me back then. I'll show you a real move." And he brings his he brings up a fist to the air again, and his aura roars at you, just like it did to Charizard. And he's preparing the move Flash Cannon. I'm gonna roll accuracy for fun. Where's Ryu? Okay. Can you guys see that? Oops, sorry, didn't mean to roll Dragon Pulse.
Yes.
It's 2 accuracy check. Can you avoid this, Zephyr?
A 2 accuracy check. I have 3 special evasion.
So no, you cannot.
No.
So this attack connects. And
So that is
his Kamehameha.
4.
Let me see. I think he rolled. Let me check if the damage. Oh no, I'm sorry. It wasn't +1. Oh no, it was. I'm sorry. It was +1. So yeah. But yeah. Similar to the Dragon Pulse he unleashed just yesterday, he brings his hands down to his side, charging up his Kamehameha. But instead of the dragon that you may have been expecting, a blinding flash of silver light comes forward from his hands instead, nailing you.
Shit. That hurt. But I'm
And-
good. I've taken.
And after his attack finishes, he takes a fighting pose, and he makes a taunting motion at you, and he says, "Is that all you got? I thought you were stronger than that."
The hell are you babbling about? Of course I'm stronger than that. You just got lucky.
And he says, "Is that so?"
Okay, if he can't. Okay. He's a fighting type, so of course fighting type moves are gonna be more obvious to him. So I'll hit him with something he can't avoid. Suddenly Zephyr bolts at him like a bullet as he uses Aerial Ace to try it, which normally can never miss.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he goes to strike him right in the chest.
You can roll accuracy for fun, see if you crit.
Yes. All right.
I'm kind of hoping it does for something. Oh wow, it actually did. Hell yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Okay, so that's 102? No, 112. 112. Okay. Big damage.
112 minus his defense.
Go ahead and did your PRE.
Zephyr, as he flies at him, both of his wings glow, and instead of going for the usual pass, he right at slam into him with both before bouncing off of him into a backflip to get away, so he can't retaliate.
And Ryu gets smacked, gets pierced through the chest. I'll say that's symbolic because that's how Lucario died. And
Uh-oh.
Ryu looks up at you with a wild expression, completely out of control. But an instant later, he blinks, and like his that expression was like for a split second, and for a split second, you feel true fear because it's like an animal, like he gazed at you like an animal who just got shot would gaze at a hunter. But you only see it for a split second. As he blinks, he instantly regains control, and he places a hand to his temple once again, using Calm Mind to calm himself. And he says,
I can't afford to go.
and he says, "You won't get me with that again."
We'll see about that. And this time, he's gonna start honing his hone claws to sharpen his talents, and attack and his accuracy, because he plans to keep using Aerial Ace. After all, normally he can't miss with it.
Yeah.
So might as well go with what.
Zephyr, what's your HP at?
I am at 109.
Okay, you'll survive. You'll probably survive the next one. So Ryu's gonna go for Flash Cannon again. Same move. He makes a fist. His aura roars because it's gonna do that with every attack now because I think it's a cool thematic thing. And each time it roars, Zephyr, you hear, I guess everyone in the battlefield, everyone on the battlefield hears. It's not a battle cry. It's more like a wounded child crying for its parent. As he uses the move Flash Cannon once more, and that connects. Yeah, that guarantees connect. You cannot avoid this, I don't think.
It's not a crit, but it's going to lower my special defense.
That is correct. And this time, this Flash Cannon.
Before that, though.
This Flash Cannon just makes it's like dead. It's like Ryu has a lock on you, a sniper lock on you, and his palms open up right in front of you, like as if they were right in front of you, and the blast just smacks you right dead center.
Did it get faster? So yeah, that's gonna be 55 damage to me.
And he says, "I've hit you twice. You've hit me once, and you won't hit me again."
That's what you think. All right. Get ready, buddy. And yeah, he's gonna go for Aerial Ace again.
Yep.
All right.
The last one was a crit. I'm pretty sure he survives this one.
Yeah, the last one was a crit. He's definitely gonna survive this.
Yeah.
I'm doing a little extra damage because I
Go ahead
boosted
and
my attack, but
go ahead and roll it. Go ahead and roll it.
I did roll it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he survives. Let's see. Sorry, I didn't hear the noise.
Neutral damage.
You're fine. But yeah, Zephyr charges it in, and this time, and he doesn't go for the double smack like he did before. This time, he does go for his usual slash and pass, and this time and as he comes in, he suddenly dives down and strikes him across his right thigh before flying past him.
All right. And your aerial ace strikes true. Ryu gets hit. He recoils backwards in pain. But he's still up. He's still standing. And he says, "Didn't knock me out with that one. Big mistake." And he smiles. Very similar to a smile you've seen before. And you're taken back to the very first entrance exam where you fought Team Titanium, or where you fought Team Titanium the first time, where something similar happened. He took an attack, he almost fainted, and he smiled at his opponent. Because Zephyr, you have brought his HP down low enough to activate his Aura Storm ability.
Uh-oh.
And as his aura explodes behind him, it begins. It's the indigo you have become familiar with. And behind him is the shape of, and behind him it materializes into a shape, the shape of his father, the Guildmaster Lucario. And Lucario places a hand over Ryu's hands as he's charging up another move, as if his father's spirit is behind him charging up this attack.
I can't let him get this move off. If he does, I'm finished! So, Zephyr is, desperately going to try and close again. And, he can't use Aerial Ace
I was gonna say, Zephyr.
because he does not want to go. Yeah, he's trying. He has to try.
Well, you see, this is one of Lucario's signature moves, because no matter what you do, you can't avoid the attack that's coming your way. It's the move Aura Sphere that his father is helping him with. Eventually, his father's the aura that is his father becomes the sphere that he's using. And due to Aura Storm, the attack grows to massive proportions. Probably one of the strongest attacks you guys have ever seen. Up to this point, Dragapult, Arbok, Guildmaster Lucario, Guildmaster Absol, Charizard, Salamence, Zoroark, all have led up to this. This is up there as one of the strongest moves you all have ever seen in your lives up to this point. And I'm going to go ahead and calculate this as a crit, because RP. This is, I don't know, what's 74 times 1.5?
I have no idea.
What?
Well, I mean, the crits roll the dice a second, like, roll the dice again by themselves, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay, let me check then.
Because, like, if you go back up to my
Yeah, I see.
my critical hit
rolls-
Aerial Ace, it rolled all the damage dice
I see,
again.
so it rolls 4d10 plus 10. Okay. Wow, that's big. So 109. Is this a knockout?
Yeah,
it's a
that's
knockout? If it's not,
yeah, no, this is definitely a
okay, I
knockout
thought
because
so.
special defense is lowered.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
So this is double my current health.
All right, let me RP.
In
So
total
yeah, Zephyr,
before special defense.
Zephyr, this is the strongest attack you've ever seen coming right at you. You try to close the distance before he can get his attack off, but it's too late. He's too fast, and Aura Sphere connects.
Zephyr.
Yeah, and Zephyr just goes flying across the entire room and goes across the ground.
And Ryu, because he's actually on 13 HP. It was very close. He goes, it hurts, and he clutches his chest. That was too close.
Yeah, no, Zephyr ends up crashing against the wall of the room, and he's out. Like, no quips, no nothing. He's just out cold and has left a dent in the fucking wall.
Zephyr. Can Midoriya run to him?
Yeah,
Since he's
obviously,
no longer
of course.
fighting.
Pretty much everyone ends their battles at this point.
Yeah, Midoriya right to Zephyr and like pulls him in close with his vines. Zephyr.
Aotsuki's teleporting just behind her.
Yeah, I can help you with that.
Him.
And Ryu's healing his own wounds. He's got items.
So yeah, that would have been 93 damage he just took to the face.
How much HP did you have left?
So that's an immediate heal pulse.
I had 54, so nearly double his HP.
Oh yeah.
His current HP.
Yeah. Big damage.
Yeah, Midoriya's just hugging him close.
So yeah, the first thing Aotsuki does is assess the damage, and as she's doing so, shoot off a heal. I believe it's heal pulse that she has. That's a healing skill.
I know I said this is a critical, but that was more to guarantee he got knocked out.
Yeah.
Ryu was holding back. It wasn't lethal or anything. Like like you said, he doesn't want to hurt anybody. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
No,
he
I
did hurt
understand, but
someone,
still.
so.
But this is the scary part. That's Ryu holding back.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Zephyr's just out cold. Even after the healing, he's out.
Midoriya just kind of lays down with him.
Like that was like that was just that is the heaviest amount of damage Zephyr has ever taken. And he was just not strong enough.
Aotsuki looks around the room and she's like, okay, I'm just gonna send him straight to the nurse's office. Do you want to go with him, Midoriya?
Mm-hmm.
And Jenny
so
says,
the three of them.
Jenny says, yeah, we'll join you. We'll be on our way. You know what? We'll use Meganiums. We'll use Meganium again. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and so Aotsuki will teleport specifically the three of them, and then anyone else who, let's just say, grabs onto her, just to get him there right away. Because we know
yeah. This is going to be wait. Oh, I just realized Meganium is north. I forgot. So we'll say it's Lapras. Yeah. We'll say it's Lapras here. Lapras is the hospital ward here. So give me 1 second to update this map.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just saying, story-wise, she takes just like definitely Midoriya and Zephyr, and then anyone else who grabs on. Yeah.
Team Titanium is taking Ryu. So let me go ahead and update this map real quick.
Yeah, and
Midoriya is just holding on to Zephyr as tightly as he can.
The players know that he's fine, but to Aotsuki, the Gardevoir, this looks scarier than it is.
Yeah.
And Midoriya is fucking terrified because he knows that Ryu can do some damage, so he's just worried that it happened.
You know what? For fun, we'll bring. Wait, do I have a? Meganium Sprite isn't here. Oh, I have a Sprite for her. I'll just for fun we'll put Meganium in. Why not?
Maybe they're visiting.
For fun, yeah. Luckily she's here. So give me a second to get this ready. I'm on my iPad, so it's gonna take a while. So I apologize in advance.
Yeah, no problem.
It's all good.
Oh, Zephyr.
But yeah, this is what I was most excited about for this session. Zephyr against Ryu.
Well, at least he's still
Yeah.
breathing. Right? He's still breathing, right, Aotsuki? I'm not hallucinating.
He's still breathing. It doesn't look like anything visible is wrong.
I know,
He's
but
just
he's
out
so
cold.
small. He's smaller than everyone. I'm just worried, okay?
Understandably.
And guys, don't worry. There's a reason for we
Even
did
in his
Ryu against Zephyr in this case.
yeah. Also, even in his unconscious state, Zephyr, even though he shouldn't be able to well, he can still hear you guys. It's just he's very much unconscious. So
Midoriya said the
the
wrong
second
thing.
that Midoriya, the second that Midoriya said he's smaller than everybody else, it does turn his face into a bit of a frown,
Yeah,
like
Midoriya.
deep
Midoriya
frown.
Mhm.
at that moment, he fucked up.
Midoriya, what?
Yeah, Midoriya.
Aotsuki at this moment.
All right, here you are. Thank you guys for your patience.
I can't help but worry about him.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
Speaking of
hey, that's an
negating-
Ivysaur. That's not a Venusaur.
Oh, true.
Uh-huh.
My apologies.
I became baby again. No, I want to be small. No.
Wait, you're gigantic.
I love how you
Yeah,
take up, I love how you
There you
take up
go.
like 6 spaces.
there you go.
Yeah, Midoriya probably would take up 6. He's wide. He's not tall, but he's wide. And he's. I
so-
like to imagine that he's the smallest of
You guys
the
get to
Venusaur
hospital ward.
population.
Lapras
He's
sees
pretty
you.
small.
You get to the hospital ward. Lapras sees you, and she goes, "Oh, we've got some injured Pokemon. Oh, it's Zephyr and Ryu. I guess we sparred too hard. All right, come on in. Let's go." You can tell Lapras is all business.
Please take care of Zephyr.
And Jenny says, "Take care of Ryu,
I'm
please."
so
I know it's probably not too bad, but you know. And Meganium says, "We'll
I'm
work
so
on it. Lucky,
worried.
you're lucky I was visiting. I was learning some stuff from Lapras. We'll get him fixed up. He doesn't look too bad."
Ooh.
I know Taka and Max should be here. I haven't put them in. Give me a second.
Midoriya is just
Mhm.
pacing.
Aotsuki's just
Midoriya.
helping with general prep stuff like she does in Central.
And Taka and Mac, who healed their
Midoriya,
wounds, they
over
go.
here.
They're like,
Mm.
like Taka or Mac is like, "Oh man, I really dropped the ball there." Is Zephyr's gonna be? Is Zephyr gonna be okay?
Cobalt's just
I hope
He'll be
so.
fine.
Just
We're
trying to
taking
avoid
care
it.
of him. Well,
And
they
still-
are. I'm just helping. Don't let it get to you too
Midoriya.
bad. Team Titanium was a
What?
struggle for us even when we first
I
signed up.
can't.
Cobalt actually puts like a paw on his face. It's just like, calm down.
I can't.
You know.
He's the only
you-
one of us that hasn't like.
We
Oh.
know. He'll get there. But we also know he's already strong as is. You know him best. You know he's not going to just sit there. Don't you?
Well, I know. It's just. I guess.
And yeah, Jenny,
I don't
seeing
know, it
this,
just
she's
feels
gonna.
like he's been distant from all of us.
Jenny's gonna step up and she says, "I did warn Ryu it might get to this point. They're both very competitive guys, but he saw something
I
in
call it
Zephyr."
too? I swear I called it before the fight, too.
Yeah.
That's just how we are. We may not. We're competitive teams. We've
I'm
been
not. I
competitive.
don't care.
You know what I mean. Even before this, Ryu and I were competitive. Yes. It's his nature.
And Isaac says,
And you know
"Well,"
Ryu didn't.
Isaac's gonna step up. He says,
Uh-huh.
"Well, two of us got two. 2 of us from each side got wrecked, and that one at the end was pretty close. I'd say it was a tie, honestly. And Ryu goes, "No, I won."
Boy, I will come in there with
Quiet.
those other rock as fast as I can.
I didn't hurt you too bad, did I, Jenny?
And she says, "Nah, I'm good. We brought the medical supplies just in case." Oh wait, I should bring Team Pika Power in here. I apologize. Give me 1 second.
That's good. Sorry, I just, I learned nature power and I'm still figuring out things I can do with it.
Yeah,
So
speaking of
I
which,
was worried
you have to blind her.
Yeah?
Okay. Just making sure.
Wait, did I mean to or did I have to?
Did you? No, both.
Have to, yes, because there was a dual wing beat, and I don't like wings because she hurts. Mean to? No? Kind
just-
of? It just happens.
And she says, "Nah,
Sometimes. Sometimes it just happens.
She says, "Nah, it's a battle. It's all good. I learned a lot." So
Well, at least I didn't permanently blind you. I would have never been good about it.
I particularly feel bad about
Cool.
mine. Didn't even know I
He's
had
just back to
fire and
pacing again.
fighting. Stop pacing.
No!
and Isaac goes,
You're
"Nah,
not-
I should have
you're
seen it
not-
coming." At least our other guys did well. They're not even fully evolved yet. And Raven's like blushing.
Neither ours. So the fact that
Mm,
our other two as well put up a decent fight, and they're not in fully at their peak yet, too.
So speaking of other
Oh
two,
God!
Lapras and Meganium come out. It was pretty quick, and Lapras says, "Well, good news. Zephyr's fine, completely fine. Just needed to patch him up a little bit. He's good. He's awake now."
Is he
And
awake?
Meganium says, "Yep, same with Ryu. They'll both be okay."
Yeah,
You can-
Midoriya like immediately apologizes, but he like rushes past her.
And Meganium says, "Well, yeah, you can go see your friends now." That's what I think Lapras was going to say.
Apologies for him.
You can never beat the worry ward of literally Midoriya is just the worry ward of the group. Even after evolving and becoming confident, he's always nonstop worrying.
Apologies
Mhm.
about him, Midori. He's very, very protective
Okay.
over Zephyr.
Aotsuki, I'm gonna move your token, okay?
Are you
Yeah.
okay?
Fine.
We'll put these two
Yeah,
over here.
I'm fine.
You had me so worried. And he starts peppering him and kisses. You had me so worried.
Yeah. Sorry.
Don't be. It happens. Still. I love you. You know that.
Yeah, I love you too.
What's wrong? Because you lost?
Aotsuki, remembering his words, starts sort of ushering the others out of the room.
Like everybody, or just
Everybody except for Zephyr and Midoriya, because
Okay,
she
yeah.
remembers his reaction earlier.
So I'll move everybody.
Okay. Guessing I'm being good.
Uh,
Good to see you're awake. We'll be outside. Take your time.
Yeah, thanks.
Zephyr. Did I do something wrong?
No. You could never do anything wrong.
Did one of the others do something wrong? I have to
No. Nobody
do anything
else did
wrong, but,
anything wrong. Except
Okay.
maybe Aotsuki when she was trying to pry into my head a bit. That was a bit rude.
Aotsuki. Naughty. Seriously,
no.
what's wrong?
Don't worry about it. Just
I
I
I'm
wanted to win.
going.
I didn't. Simple as that.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good. Just
I'm not stupid.
I never said you were.
You're acting like I am. I'm worried. You've been distant, you've been weird. Look, if you don't want to tell me, I understand, but you've been acting way different, and it scares me.
I see. Sorry.
Don't. You don't need to apologize for it. It's just, I'm worried about you, and I want to know what's going on in that head of yours. Usually you're confident, and lately you've just not been. Or maybe I've been more perceptive to you, I should say.
Yeah.
So I'm here if you need me. Even if you don't need me, I'm here. I'm not leaving your side. Now and every other time, I'm staying right.
I get it. I get it. Look,
Yeah.
it's nothing any of you did, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
And I'm fine as ever. Always have been.
Right. Uh-huh.
I mean, we saved the day. Well, what is there to be upset about, right? So,
Plenty.
right.
This isn't just about you losing to him, is it?
It's nothing.
It's something. You're just not telling me. Fine. I won't pry. Just know I'm here, okay? And that I love you, and that I'd do anything for you, including staying in this world if that's what you wanted. Just thought you'd know that. I'll let you get some rest, okay? Do you want me to leave?
If you don't mind.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too. Very much.
Good. And yeah, he leaves. He kind of closes the door behind him so Zephyr can have some privacy.
Yeah, I'll have Annabelle step up.
Taking it hard,
Actually,
isn't he?
just kidding. Not her. I'll have Taka go. Is he okay? Is he good? Are we good?
Just leave him alone, please.
Oh man. Okay.
He's probably taking that loss very hard. We know how
No, I
boastful
think
he
it's something.
is.
I think it's something deeper than that.
And Matt goes.
But
It may be.
Matt goes. Yeah. Has he lost a battle before?
When I was originally a trainer, I didn't fight well, so a few times.
But it's been a
But I
while.
really
Then we
rarely.
got. But then you guys came to
That
Utopia.
was when I was starting out, and that was when I was scared because of my near-death experience. Good battler, so I'd often make the wrong choice, or I wouldn't command him properly, and that was when we were still kind of getting used to each other, and when bitter feelings and other feelings were rising up. So we lost a bit, but afterwards we got used to each other, but I just didn't battle anymore because I couldn't take it. So maybe it's that. Because all he's been doing since getting here is mainly winning, and then wham bam, it could have brought up those old feelings. But I don't know. I think it's something more than that. He's just not telling me. So I'll respect that he doesn't want to tell me.
I
You don't
sensed
think it has
something
to do with the
earlier
fact that
too,
we've
and
all.
obviously I handled it wrong. But
Yeah, he told me, Aotsuki. Naughty. But
This maybe a long shot
what did you
into
Yes,
this, but you don't think the loss and how we've all grown stronger is affecting him? A long shot.
I mean, all our life, all he's been doing is protecting me.
Maybe he's lost now. Now that you can properly defend yourself, maybe he's trying to find out what he needs to do now.
So it is my fault.
It is not your fault. There was no way you
I don't
weren't
know
going
what
to
to do.
be able to survive this world and not get stronger.
Maybe I could have used an Everstone.
No! That's not the point I'm making.
I know, I just...
I
He can
guarantee
still
you,
protect me.
he's proud at how far you've grown.
Yeah.
If anything, you've
It's
told
not a...
us about your world and how you lived. You know,
My life
pretty
was
sure
just
you.
a drop in the ocean in our world. Our world was beautiful, despite the constant world-ending threats that I've heard about
No,
on the news, like Yveltal or friggin' all
you had
that.
those too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
Because some people in our world got greedy. But our
So
world is
sounds just like
beautiful.
our people. As so like
Humans
our
are a
people.
little...
Worse.
Yeah. Humans capture... Well, we capture Pokemon in these small balls. We use them to fight. Kind of like here, where you guys fight. We use them to do work. And sometimes people just capture them and mistreat them really badly. But despite all the bad, there's good. And that's why if me and him went back.
I was gonna say that even if there are those people, there's got to be people like you who actually treat their
I'd
partners
want to
well,
explore the
right?
world and find all the good he wants. No, there's plenty. It's just there's bad eggs and there's good eggs, just like in this world. There's bad Pokemon and there's good Pokemon.
It does
Sometimes
bring up a
there's
question
people in the
about the.
middle.
It does bring up a question about this journey we have. What happens when it's all done?
I don't know. But I'd rather... I don't know. I'm worried about him.
No, the best we can do is support him. I can see once he's recovered about training more with him. See if he won't.
I think I'll train with him.
All right, if you want to do it, you can do it.
Unless he wants to train with someone else. But I think it's better if I try and figure out what's going on. Because if it has to do with him losing his sense of purpose, I want to help him find it. But for now, I'm going to respect the fact he doesn't want to tell me. He wants to pretend everything's fine. He'll tell me when he's ready. And if things get worse, I'll force it.
let me know if you need any help.
I'm still his trainer, regardless of where we are.
With that being said, I think the best decision for us as a team right now is to we'll stay here for a couple days, let him recover. We might go pick up a few jobs just to get started on our jobs. That might just be me talk on
I
Mac,
kind
or maybe
of want to
Aotsuki will
learn
join us.
medical from Lapras and Meganium.
You want to do that? You do that. I might
I want to
take
learn
Mac and
medical,
talk, and we might go
honestly.
do a couple.
Yeah.
Then you and Aotsuki can stay here and learn from them, and me, Mac, and talk. I might go do a couple missions, kind of give us something to go off of for a bit, kind of unwind us from
More gold.
this. I don't want
More
to sound
poke, I
greedy.
guess, as well. We kind of need some.
I don't want to be greedy. Trying not to
Your
sound greedy.
greed sickens me.
We'll give him time to
Yeah.
rest. You and Aotsuki can stay here, learn from Lapras, and then we'll take on a couple jobs to give us some money so we can get him some supplies when he gets out. That
Yeah.
way we can all be ready and go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
We agree on that as a team?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll let Midoriya stay here with Zephyr if he wants. And then I'll see about us having a room here for the couple days.
Who knows? I may go out on solo missions if they have those. Yeah.
And
If
Max
you
and Max
do.
says, "Oh, we can explore south. Oh my gosh, this place is gorgeous. I've wanted to do that forever."
That's why I'm saying take a
Yeah.
couple days here. We'll let Zephyr rest. We'll go do some missions. Finally explore this area, kind of see for what it is. And then we'll regroup when he's ready and fit.
Yeah.
We all good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
All
right
right.
with that.
Cool.
Okay. With that,
I'm gonna go ask him if he's hungry. Yeah.
with that
With
being
everybody
said, oh, yeah,
outside of the
yeah, go
room
for it.
having this conversation, Zephyr is just in the bed. He looks down at his wings and just puts them over his face. He is the smallest of us.
Oh,
Oh,
he's using that.
I thought that
Yeah.
I
too.
should have shut up. I should have shut
No,
up.
no, no. It's very fitting for
I
this.
know.
It's very fitting for this situation. It's very fitting.
Oh.
I know. Always have been. My whole damn life. What am
So wait, does
I
that mean he's
anymore?
like?
He was the runt of his
Okay,
family.
I was gonna ask. Does that mean that he's
Yeah,
like?
and I completely
like-
forgot. And Midoriya said it because he meant that he was unevolved, not that he was a runt. Midoriya forgot he was a runt.
So it's like canon to Zephyr's story that he was the smaller one of the runt of his family, of his.
He grew
Yeah,
to be.
family.
He eventually managed to outgrow them, but
It took longer.
By then, it was too late.
it took.
He was the runt of. He was the runt when he was hatched, right?
Yeah.
And that's like,
So,
and
I
then
didn't
he
mean
grew
to
with
interrupt
Midoriya,
his-
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your roleplay there, Taviko. I was
Yeah.
just
I'm sorry. Fuck.
making sure it was.
Fucking. You know what? I'm not
No,
speaking.
Continue.
it worked. No, it worked.
Yeah,
It did work.
continue.
Yeah, continue RP. Continue RP, please.
The
Yeah,
BRB.
If there was more.
Yeah, no, Zephyr just kind of sits there. They've all gotten so strong. Much stronger than me. If I can't keep up with them, what good am I? If I'm not the muscle, then what purpose is there? Why can't I fucking evolve? Damn it. Damn it, Ryu. Why'd you have to go and show just how weak I am? And he just kind of curls up underneath the sheets and just
Oh.
and he just stops
talking. He's just
Oh.
in there. He just covers himself up completely.
Yeah, Midoriya definitely would ask if he's hungry, but if he gets no response, he'd leave him alone.
No, I was gonna say, this is a good stopping point unless we wanted to do more.
I have to BRB, so
No, I'm good. That I just
All
I
right,
just
while
wanted
you're
to get
gone, you go ahead and go.
moment.
I'll explain the context,
Yeah,
and you can get the context later. So
yeah. I'm fucking sorry.
no, it was good. It was really
It
good
was
actually.
perfect.
It was good.
really perfect.
All right, everybody.
I
Here's
fucking
the.
he just said it.
All right, everybody. Here's the context. So Zephyr. So yes, it was scripted for Zephyr to lose. I'll just be upfront about that. I thought
No, I figured.
I
That's
thought
why
it
you
would be
put him
good.
against Ryu.
I thought it would be good for his character. I know we were all expecting Cobalt against Ryu. Aaron, I'm sorry. I thought this would
I
be fitting
wasn't.
for him.
I wasn't.
Really? Okay.
Okay, I figured it was gonna be late. I figured it was gonna be in RTS when
Yeah,
they
I planned
fight
for that.
again.
Yes. But yes, for this one, I did the isolated thing because of this Zephyr thing. I wanted to progress
Well, I mean,
that
this was the
a
plan
little
from the
more.
get go.
Yeah, for sure.
We had already discussed, who was going to evolve when, and we all
Yeah.
agreed that Zephyr would be last. So we,
I just thought doing it this way would be
that's
appropriate
all.
for his story. And have a go. You did good. I commend you. That was nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
So unless
I
we
do try my
had
best.
Apologize for breaking.
no,
You're
you're
alright.
good. Unless we had other things, like
Well,
unless
no,
we wanted to RP the Zephyr and Ryu coming out of the hospital, this is where we'll stop. And we'll pick up from here next time.
I have
Same.
something to say, but it's not like something that needs to be said in session. So
Okay.
Do you want to say it, or is it something that waits until later?
something that waits until I don't think it needs to be broadcast, but it does need to be said.
Okay. In that case, I will raid out. Let me see who's live. Let's see. Twitch.
Speaking of Mike, he just uploaded Baldur's Gate 3 Twitch gameplay.
Let's go. Let's see. Who the fuck are these people? Oh, following. There we go. Let's raid. Let's raid this person. Onit64. He's playing Marvel Rivals. I followed him playing Pokemon Unite originally. Looks like he's branching out, which is cool. I've rated this guy a couple times already.
Yeah, whatever.
I respect this guy a lot. He's cool. Go give him some love. Guys, I gotta say again, thank you for making this the highlight of my week. This truly is something I look forward to all the time. Love this time we get to spend together. Truly, every single second. You guys make this the most fun I've had in my entire life. Thank you. For now, we're raiding out. We'll see you in 2 weeks for more Pokemon. Good night.
Bye bye,
night.
everybody. Have a good night.